how do you retaliate when you're in this situation where someone says, well, science could eventually prove this because this is a theory, and of course nobody has proven this theory wrong up to this point, but how do you retaliate with someone saying that science will eventually find a way to explain this?
I say that sounds a lot like faith. Right? We don't have evidence for it, but we'll get evidence later. All right? The second law of thermodynamics says that the universe is running down. It's running out of energy. And the reason that this shows the universe had a beginning is if there's a finite amount of energy in the universe and it's running down, we're going from usable to unusable energy as time goes on. If the universe was eternal, we'd be out of energy by now. But we still have energy, so the universe must have had a beginning. For example, if you still have gas in your car, you haven't been driving it for eternity, right? You started driving it a finite time ago. Because if you started driving it an infinitely long time ago, you'd have no gas in it right now. That's kind of the way the universe is. And what the second law of thermodynamics says is that the universe is running out of energy, usable energy. It's also going toward disorder. As time goes on, things are eventually going to lose energy, lose order. And the second law of thermodynamics will say, for example, that nature will take a building and turn it into a pile of bricks. Nature will never take a pile of bricks and turn it into a building. So this is showing that we're running out of energy. There is no known exception to the second law of thermodynamics. Arthur Eddington, who is a contemporary of Einstein, if someone were to come up to him and say, oh, science will find an exception to this, Eddington said this, and I'm paraphrasing. He said, you know, if your theory contradicts Maxwell's equations, oh, well, so well for Maxwell's equations, but if your theory contradicts the second law of thermodynamics, I can give you nothing but the deepest humiliation for your theory. It is not going to survive. This is why, by the way, the U.S. Patent Office in our country will never give you a patent for a perpetual motion machine, because the second law of thermodynamics shows that everything's running down. So they're giving you a faith position, and they're giving you a position contrary to all the observational evidence we've ever discovered. So why accept it?